So welcome to this brief but informative webinar. When you think of time, money, wealth, peace, freedom, success, happiness, fortune, prosperity, independence, income, what do these words dream up? Are these things that you desire? So I just want you to know, if you stay to the end of this webinar or Zoomcast, I've got a free gift for every single attendee. Now, this is a picture of my family. My wife, Nadia, I call her my ABCD, my adorable brown caramel delight. My daughter, Dr. Christina Harris, she's a professor, and Joshua's a second-degree black belt in the Marine, spoken word artist. Justin, he's just working at Amazon, and his desire is to be a Christian actor. And then Josiah, who's in the Air Force, and he is a poet and also a power lifter. So question is, would you like to have more to be thankful for at Thanksgiving? Would you also like to have a merrier Christmas? What if you could also lay the foundation for a happier New Year? Would your answer be yes, yes, or yes? Now, Steve Jobs unfortunately died a billionaire with a fortune of $7 billion at the age of only 56 from pancreatic cancer. Here's some of his last words. He said, "In others' eyes, my life is the essence of success, but aside from work, I have little joy. And in the end, wealth is just a fact of life to which I'm accustomed. At this moment, lying in the bed, sick and remembering all my life, I realize that all my recognition and wealth that I have is meaningless in the face of imminent death. You can hire someone to drive a car for you, make money for you, but you cannot rent someone to carry the disease for you. You can find material things, but there's one thing that cannot be found when it is lost, and that's life." My acronym for life, L-I-F-E, live in freedom every day. Life, the second acronym, live in favor every day. How many of you would like to live in freedom and live in favor every day? Well, he says, treat yourself well and cherish others. And I say, in essence, health is your greatest wealth. See, a sick man, someone says, and a woman, sick man or woman only has one wish. That's to get well, right? But a healthy man or woman has many. Now, Ecclesiastes 9:14 says there was a little city and few men within it, and there came a great king against it and besieged it and built great bulwarks against it. And there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city, yet no man remembered that same poor man. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. That is so sad. So some have some have wealth like Steve Jobs and others, but no health. So they can have wealth and have influence, but if you have no health. And then there's others who have wisdom, but no wealth, and hence no influence, like the man we just read about. And then there's others yet who have health, but neither wealth nor wisdom. So why not get healthier, wealthier, and wiser simultaneously? By the way, we haven't answered over 90% of prayer requests in our churches, and that's for what? Health and wealth. Now, 1 Thessalonians 5:23, and the very God of peace sanctify you wholly, and I pray, God, your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ. 3 John 2, beloved, I wish above all things thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. Shop Free Mart has been in business now 3.5 years. They operate in 120 countries. They have 73,500 happy members. And our goal is to develop lifelong relationships based upon integrity and giving real value Our goal is to develop lifelong relationships based upon integrity and giving real value to our members. See, we're empowering ordinary people to get healthier, wealthier, and wiser simultaneously. Mr. John Alston is our CEO. By the way, he's a humble owner who's ruled by integrity and a kingdom value system. He's an ordained minister, an author, a certified nutritionist, health researcher, and second-degree black belt in Shotokan Karate. He built a team to 3 million members before coming to launch Shop Free Mart. And he lives by this theme, bringing honor, holiness, and honesty back to business by the grace of God, for the glory of God, and for the good of the people. Now, he made $100,000 in 9 weeks with a plan that's 4 times inferior to what I'm going to show you. So just look at this for a moment, my friend. Imagine this. You just get 2 members, and then you help your 2 get their 2, and then you help those 2 get their 2. Let's say these are weeks, and then the next week you help those 2 get their 2, and it duplicates to where they get their 2, and they get there too. By the time you get to 9 levels or 9 weeks, my friend, we're talking about $12,595. And that's what we're going to talk about. So 3 levels of success. Number 1 is making money, and unfortunately, most people stop there. Number 2, a higher level, is making a difference. But number 3, what we want to talk about, that's making money while you make a difference. Because the more money you make, the more difference you make. The more difference you make, the more money you can make. Now, they say money can't buy happiness. I say being broke can't buy anything. Now, money isn't everything, but it's like air. You feel like you're going to die without it. You have residual bills. Why not have residual increase? Now, supplemental income is the breakthrough that the majority of the world wants, needs, and seeks. The whole world suffers from less than perfect health. They desire time, lifestyle, and money freedom. Fortunes will be made by providing these breakthroughs. Because the only thing more important than what works with integrity is what duplicates. So we call this the Quickstart cookie cutter formula. The 2-9-12 club is what I call it, and that stands for leveraging just 2 people over a 9-week period, duplicating down 9 levels to create an extra $12,595. I spell club with a K, K-L-U-B. That stands for Kingdompreneurs Leveraging Ultimate Breakthroughs. So let's cover 7 simple steps to financial success. What do you say? Number 1, you must be able to follow simple step-by-step instructions that can create an extra $12,000 or more in 9 weeks or less by a CEO, or being trained by a CEO who made $100,000 in 9 weeks. And by the way, he built a team of 3 million. Now, what would stop someone from following step-by-step instructions is this little 3-letter word right here called ego, which stands for edging guidance out. Ego, edging growth out. Ego, edging God out. Ego, edging grace out. Ego stands for edging greatness out. And so, my friend, you want to make sure it's okay to have ego. Just don't let your ego have you. So, number 1, can you follow simple step-by-step instructions that can help you create an extra $12,000? Step number 2, could you listen to this simple 888-609-1428? That's a 10-minute pre-recorded call by the owner, John Alston. Again, 888-609-1428. One more time, 888-609-1428. Once you listen to that 10-minute message, now imagine how you would feel 9 weeks from now with over $12,595, unless you do like some of us, work on getting 3, who get 3 duplicated down to 9 levels, and then you could potentially make up to $421,395 in your account. So step number 3 is simple. Sow your $199 seed and purchase your Quickstart cookie cutter pack so you can start making some dough and reap your $12,000 harvest in 9 weeks. Some people may do it sooner and some may take longer. I mean, even if you took 9 months, an extra $12,000, wouldn't that come in handy? By the way, the products we have come with a 30-day, no question asked, money-back guarantee. That's crucial. I mean, nobody does that. No questions asked. Now, why would a company do that? Because they're so confident, my friend, because they have such premium products at such discounted prices that not only do people not ask for a refund, but they keep ordering more and more and more. By the way, when you get your Quickstart pack, you're going to also get a landing page that looks like this with a 10-minute video that will do the recruiting for you. You just send this page, people watch it, and then they can click to get started. Step number 4, believe the biblical principle that you will bring forth fruit or team members after your own kind. Genesis 1:11, that talks about bringing forth fruit after your own kind. So realize if God did it for somebody, he can do it for anybody, but he didn't make you an anybody. He made you somebody. So what we say is if you believe like we believe and do like we do, what happens for us can happen for you, but because we're not the standard, it can happen even better for you. That's our desire and our prayer. Step number 5, just commit to work smart for 2 hours per day. Just consistently work smart for 2 hours per day. See, it's a matter of pointing and getting paid. Now, we also call this sweatless victory because everyone can't be a CEO or COO or CFO, but everyone can be a CLO And the CLO, that stands for Chief Leveraging Officer. Archimedes said, if I had a lever long enough and a prop strong enough, I could single-handedly move the world. Step number 6 is just invite others who desire to make and are willing to work for an extra $12,000 in the next 9 weeks. That's approximately 63 days. Just invite them to one or all of our 2 live calls Monday through Thursday for a limited time, by the way, with the CEO at 6 and 7 Central, which is 7 o'clock and 8 Eastern. Now, if you're in Pacific, that's, what is that? That's 4. That'd be 4 and 5, okay, if you're in Pacific time. So you just bring them to the call. Let Mr. John Austin do a 25 to 30-minute call, and my friend, he does the work for you. And so that's step number 6. Now, step number 7, before I get there, anyone who tells you that you can succeed without work is probably trying to sell you something that won't. Paul Meyer said that. That's very powerful and very true. By the way, you can't usually prove that something doesn't work, but rather that you don't know how to work it right. That's why you need mentorship, by the way. Now, you maybe haven't worked it long enough, or it no longer works because you are no longer working. Step number 7, the final step, is ask this question. If John Austin, our CEO, and Dr. Breakthrough, which, by the way, is the chief breakthrough trainer, #1 income earner, #1 recruiter, if they're willing to dedicate part of their lives to your success, would you allow them to empower you, or would you pass? Now, if they say yes, sign them up and teach them to follow the simple steps 1 through 7 that we just covered. And that's all based on the principle in 2 Timothy 2:2, and the things which thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou unto faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. Now, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. So you should walk with who and what you want to look like and be like. So in spite of what things look like now, your day will come. This little baby lion, get this now, he like a little midget thing compared to Papa Lion. But guess what? After a process of time, he's going to grow to be the same size and maybe even bigger. So you might be broke, busted, and disgusted right now. You may not have any influence right now. Your life might be topsy-turvy. Listen, but you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started if you're going to be great. And one day you can be rich, growing, and overflowing. Business can be booming. Checks can be zooming. You can be happy on purpose, but you got to start somewhere. And so my friend Tom Green is a CTO, Chief Technical Officer. John Austin is the CEO, Chief Executive Officer. And Dr. Breakthrough, I'm the CBT, Chief Breakthrough Trainer. And we are all 3 in your corner, and we believe you can do this. Now, here's what Bernard Mallory said. In my 35 years of being involved in home-based business, I've never had support like this, especially from someone of Dr. Breakthrough's caliber. Thanks for the way that you and your wife unselfishly serve the team. By the way, Bernard and his lovely wife, Mary, are now global ambassadors. That's 1 step away from the tip top. Now, every master was at once a mess. Therefore, every mess can one day be a master through mentorship. So I'd be honored to be your breakthrough mentor. And that's if you qualify. You say, how do I qualify? Well, my friend, you have to be teachable, and you have to be ready to get started. I jokingly tell some people, especially when I teach them martial arts, in order for me to teach you, I first have to break your nose. Now, not your NOSE, but your KNOWS, okay? Now, Socrates mentored Plato, and then Plato mentored Aristotle. It was Aristotle who mentored Alexander the Great. Andrew Carnegie mentored Napoleon Hill, who wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill mentored W. Clement Stone. It was W. Clement Stone who mentored Jack Canfield, co-author of the billion-dollar book series, Chicken Soup for the Soul, William Bailey mentored Les Brown, and Les Brown has mentored millions. William Bailey also mentored Jim Rohn, and Jim Rohn has mentored millions, and among those he mentored a young guy named Tony Robbins, who's mentored tens of millions and perhaps will mentor 100 million people before he passes. So a true mentee is really a mentor in the making. Now, here's a woman on the left, 61-year-old grandmother breaking a board under my instruction, and on the right is an 81-year-old great-grandmother breaking a board. Now, how can I teach these ladies to break a board without an incident or accident? Well, first of all, I've broken more boards and bricks than any man alive. And then secondly, I've taught more people how to break a board or brick without accident or incident than any other man alive. So it would stand to reason If you can just follow instructions. See, if you know how to bake a cake and I follow your instructions, I should be able to bake a cake. If John Austin built a team, built an income of $100,000 in 9 weeks with something 4 times inferior to what he has now, it stands to reason you ought to be able to make a good 12K in the next 9 weeks if you can follow instruction. By the way, a little 8-year-old boy got so excited, he said, Dad, please let Dr. Breakthrough teach me how to break a board. We had like 110 people there that had all broken the board. And this little boy's like, I don't want to be out here by myself. And so I taught him on the left side. You see me instructing him on the right side. He's breaking through his board. He shocked himself, shocked the crowd. And my friend, when you follow mentorship, you can shock yourself as well. Now, like father, like son, this is my older son, Joshua. And so I'm breaking my 22 inches of bricks, and he's breaking his. You see, I've had more time to work with him, and so he has a higher level of proficiency. Now, in September, we had a contest, and the top earner got 2 products and $50. I thought I won with 26 new sales, but I was wrong. I said I thought I won, but I was wrong. When I called in, I found out Gloria, a lady I was mentoring, had 37 sales, and she won the contest. That's the first time I enjoyed coming in second place, by the way. You see these asterisks, these all are those who are part of our team, and they out of the top 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are on our team. And guess what? They all have something in common. It's called the 21-day breakthrough challenge. That's called a clue. Now, Gloria went on, and out of 73,000 members in 120 countries, she's one of 24. I think we have 29 altogether now, but 24 crown ambassadors. By the way, in October, we had another contest. I came in first place this time, and Gloria came in second place. And by the way, that's selling these Quickstart packs, which you make $75 every time somebody signs up with your link and orders the Quickstart cookie cutter package. Now, I sold 17 of those last month. 17 times 75, that's extra $1,275 on top of the money I'm about to show you. Now, this is where we stand now, and that's the rank advancement sales. So I've got 41 so far this month. Les Carter, guy on my team, has 8. Here's Dr. Tasso Daly with 4 and Phil DeRosa with 4. By the way, overall, you see I have 286. Now it's up to 288. And Dr. Tasso is 88, and Kimberly, Coach Kim, 75, Coach Pate, 68. By the way, each one with an asterisk, they all have taken the 21-day breakthrough challenge. That's called a clue. Whatever it is, you want to make sure you sign up for it. By the way, I'm the only Crown 5 in the company other than John Austin, who's the owner and master distributor. And, of course, I did what I did in record time. I know you can make extra 12K in 9 weeks because I've made more than that. But I'm saying, my friend, with just 2,751 members, but we'll show you how with only 512 members, you can make an extra $12,000. And you see, I personally have 288 people signed up. Now, you can give yourself a promotion and a raise anytime you desire. The first person you sign up, I said the first person. No company makes it this easy. You make diamond and you get 10% on fast start bonuses. This is not on these quick start packs. That's when someone just orders a bottle of hydration drops or a bottle of silver or, some nano cards or whatever that we'll talk about in a few moments. Now, the second person makes you a double diamond. You get now 20% in fast start. Third person signs up with your link and orders, makes you a triple diamond. You now get an extra 10%. So now you have 30% in fast start. The fourth person who signs up with your link and orders makes you a quadruple diamond. Now you're up to 40% in fast start. Now, by the time you have 9 sign up with your link and order, you're now an ambassador. You're making a whopping 50% in the fast start bonus. Now, if you get 27 people who sign up with your link, you become a global ambassador like Bernard Mallory I showed you earlier. And now you get a 1% infinity wide and 1% infinity deep on every product that's ever purchased from now to infinity. Think about those possibilities. And then 54 people altogether that sign up with your link and order makes you a Crown Ambassador. Like Les Carter is a first Crown Ambassador on our team. You get an extra 1% infinity wide and infinity deep. And then if you really want to get to the elite, this is the top level, but the elite top, then it shows you the numbers here. And so you see you get extra override. And at Crown 5, I get extra 2% infinity wide, infinity deep. I'm the only Crown 4 in the company, the only Crown 3, and the only Crown 2. And so I might know a little something what I'm talking about. Here's where we stand. These numbers are growing, but in between this number here, the active members and the customers of over 16,000 plus the 56, that's how you come up with the 73,000 altogether. There's some other numbers here. And look at the ranks here. There's more people that rank in this company than any other company. This is incredible, powerful. Now, what you put in your head that affects your heart determines what comes to your hand. If you want more coming to your hand, well, you got to put more in your head that affects your heart. You see, folks, sometimes you can do more than you thought you could. So instead of believing your doubt, learn to believe in others' belief in you. Les Brown and I were speaking in the UK at this event. He spoke first. I normally would speak first. This event, he spoke first. And he made this statement that was so powerful. He said, information costs but pays for itself 10 times over. Well, my friend, we're going to show you how to get not just information. We're going to show you how to get these premium products. And you're going to get paid not just 10 times, 100 times, 200 times over. Is that good, or good? Now, this 21-day breakthrough challenge is simply 3 to 7 minute videos strategically, scientifically, and scripturally designed to produce one or more breakthroughs in 21 days or less. Matter of fact, you might get what we call bumblebee breakthrough. Now, what's a bumblebee breakthrough? Well, see, it's aerodynamically impossible for the bumblebee to fly. They say because his body is too big in proportion to his wings being so small. But because the bumblebee doesn't believe that, guess what? He flies anyway. And I'm telling you, my friend, things that people have told you your whole life you can't do and things that even you thought you couldn't do, you're going to start breaking through, my friend, like Isaiah 54:3, thou shalt break forth. So again, my friend, the only thing more important than that what works with integrity is what duplicates. So this cookie cutter, Quickstart cookie cutter formula, the 2912 club, if you don't have the money, you can put the $199 plus shipping on a credit card. And then, my friend, sell one of these packs in 1 week, sell another one the next week, sell 3 of them by 3 weeks. You will have made $75 a pop, which is $225. Now you can pay this credit card off before it's even due. Now you're doing what's called OPM, other people's money. Now this is a picture of Lily Gray. Her legs on the left swollen. She's on a walker and in a lot of pain. After a few days of using these hydration drops, her legs are back down now and looking fine. And by the way, she's off the walker and life is great. So you just use 6 to 12 drops per gallon, works best in distilled water. And it's only $48 a bottle. And one little bottle will treat up to 198 gallons. Now, see, what you're looking at is grapes and raisins. Same fruit, same age, but the grape is hydrated, the raisin is dehydrated. And your organs, listen carefully now, your organs function properly when hydrated like the grape. Sickness occurs when they get dehydrated like the raisin. We also have what's called pure silver, nature's antibiotic. It kills bacteria, viruses, mold, and fungus. And silver has been used safely for thousands of years. Unlike drugs, microbes can't develop immunity to silver. Silver kills disease-causing microbes upon contact. You can use it internally or externally to kill infection. Clears up infections fast without the use of antibiotics. And it's 2 nanometers in size, has a concentration, listen now, 200 parts per million. Why is that important? Because colloidal silver is what most people are used to. At its best, that's 20 parts per million. This is a whole 100 times more concentrated and more potent. So not all silver products are created equal. Particle size and concentration make our silver better. It's nature's defense against disease. Now, this is what we call a breakthrough. I call it the breakthrough nano card, quantum card. One of our competitors sells one for only $3.99. And why would people pay $399 for a little credit card looking thing? Because it works. It gets rid of pain. It blocks EMF, harmful electromagnetic frequencies, and so many things. But again, they sell one for $3.99 and you can get it from them, or you can buy 5 from us for only $48. Again, it's going to help block harmful electromagnetic frequencies. It's going to improve properly your healthy blood circulation, And it's going to reduce stress. Couldn't everybody on the highway use that? And fatigue. Everybody that has a job needs that. And increase energy. Oh, how many people do you know need an extra pep in their step? helps to structure the water molecules in the water you drink. It's going to help maintain freshness and increase shelf life of food. It eliminates offensive odors in your car, your refrigerator, and your body. It helps reduce back pain. Truck drivers are buying these by the truckload. Migraine headaches and the pain of arthritis. It's also going to help facilitate a healthy environment for your plants and pets. It's going to help increase gas mileage from 3 to 9 miles per gallon. Did you hear me? We used to drive a mile to save a penny on a gallon. We're talking about increasing gas mileage anywhere from 3 to 9 miles per gallon, and it's going to increase your engine performance. My Lincoln MKZ, the most I ever got was 23.6 miles per gallon on the highway. With this, of course, slowing down to 55, I actually went all the way up to 33 miles per gallon. That's incredible. So you can see we have a whole array of products. Time doesn't allow us to cover them all. And also our profit share plan, we pay out up to 100%. So let me show you the money real quick. So you're just going to get 2 people. Remember, you make $75 on each of that. So that's going to be $175 plus the dollar here. Now, the next week, you just help those 2 get their 2. Now you got 4. The next week, you help those get their 2. Now they have 8 altogether on your team. By the time you duplicate 2, getting 2, all the way down to 9 levels, that's only 512 people. You're going to make an extra $12,595. And what if, for sake of argument, only half the people did what they're supposed to do? That's still an extra $6,000. Now, what if we showed you 3? If 3 people, 3 got 3, all the way down, duplicated 9 levels, that could end up with a whopping $421,395. Now, do you understand that's you? You get your Quickstart pack for only $199. You get 3 people to do the same thing. And then each one of those 3 are going to get their 2 to do the same thing in the next week. And again, by the time you get to 9 weeks or 9 levels deep of duplication, that's $421,000. But again, play devil's advocate. If only half the people did what they're supposed to do, that's still an extra $210,000. Let's play devil's advocate a little further. What if only 25% of people did what they were supposed to, and 75% of people just died on you, right? That's still an extra $100,000 in 9 weeks. Okay, well, what if 90% of the time the people didn't do anything? Only 10% of the people, that's still $42,000, my friend. I don't know about you. That's something I want to do. By the way, they pay you. The money shows up instantly in your back office. They can be used to buy products immediately or withdrawn by Sunday night, Eastern Standard Time. 3 ways they pay us: through check, PayPal, or bank ACH. They did have a debit card, but they had some issues with it, and they'll be bringing this back for the new year. Now, we got to give a disclaimer that Shop Free Mark products have not been evaluated by the FDA. We make no claims that our products treat, cure, or prevent disease. So it may be a good idea to have a doctor monitor your results whenever beginning any health regimen, especially if you're on medications for blood pressure or blood sugar, as these may need to be reduced because of your body returning to homeostasis or proper balance. So Shop Free Mark also shares up to 100% of its profit shares back with its members. We call that profit share value. And any profit shares you receive will be based on your personal efforts. Now, isn't it crazy that some people feel that 2 to 5 years in business is a long time to get rich, but they don't feel like 40 years at a job is a long time to stay broke? Something's wrong with that picture. By the way, if you go to www.freebreakthroughpresentation.com, that's freebreakthroughpresentation.com. You can see, if you click on the Zoom tab, you can watch a presentation like this 24/7, and there's a plethora of information. So your pack is going to look like this. You make $75 every time someone signs up with your link and orders one of these Quick Start packs. Obviously, I prefer and I favor the pack that has the 21-day challenge in it. It's actually $2,513 of real value, yours for only $199. No authorship, no website fee, none of that, my friend. No new members pack you got to pay for. No, just $199 plus shipping. By the way, when I speak live, I sell this 21-day challenge for $397, as you can see here. And the 10-day I sell for only $497, and people buy it. Why? Because it's worth more than that. One gentleman produced an extra $20,000. Another lady produced an extra $112,000. So what are you waiting for? My acronym for RICH: raking in cash happily. RICH: raking in cash honestly. RICH: realizing I create happiness And then residual increase complements happiness. See, the acronym for poor, putting obstacles over riches, or poor opinions obstruct riches. Now, I don't know what I don't know, but I do know what I want to know, and I want to know what I need to know so I can do what I ought to do to get my breakthrough. Now, how about you? I saw a guy swallowing fire, so I said, would you teach me? He taught me, and you see me successfully doing it without any injury. Again, if you're willing to follow instructions of people that know something, they can teach you something. Poor, it stands also for passing over opportunities repeatedly. So get back to whoever gave you this information, whether you're on this live or if you hear the recording at some point. Get back to whoever gave you this information. Get their link and get started, my friend. Because unsuccessful people take a long time to make up their mind and change quickly. However, Napoleon Hill said successful people make up their mind quickly and change slowly, if ever. So your time as a caterpillar has expired. Your wings are now ready. So here's your free gift, my friend. It's a book, 200diseases.com. You go to the website, www.200diseases, with an S at the end, 200diseases.com. And you scroll down the left-hand side, any problem you have, your wife, your son, your daughter, your cat, your dog, the good doctor will give you great information. By the way, this doctor here, Dr. Ariston Wheaton, is making this book, ebook available. And it's incredible. By the way, I've got another free gift for you. Would you accept a free book that teaches you how to make money honestly? Well, I want you to do two things. Write the website down and then call this little 3-minute message. The 3-minute message is 518-556-1131. That's 518-556-1131. And then the website is freebookandtrialoffer.com. freebookandtrialoffer.com. You're going to get the book from the trash man to the cash man. How anyone can get rich starting from anywhere. Myron Golden, Dr. Myron Golden, he's the first guy I ever led to Christ many years ago, a guy I mentored in the martial arts, and now he's my business mentor. Incredible. I saw him where he spoke for 27 minutes in an event in Florida and did $3.8 million worth of sales. So, yeah, you can be my mentor all day long. So get your free gift. Again, freebookandtrialoffer.com, and you can dial 518-556-1131 for a 3-minute brief info. Now, it's the start that stops most people, so don't let the start stop you. Get started now. By the way, at freebreakthroughpresentation.com, like I mentioned, all the information you need, even the link for 200 diseases is on that website. Now, if you're on this live, that means here, you see here we have 2 live calls Monday through Thursday, 6 and 7 Central, which is 7 and 8 Eastern. And that means in about, 7 minutes from now, we'll be getting started, 6 minutes rather. So all you do is dial this number, 515-604-3104. And this is going to be John Austin, the CEO, doing a call, teaching on the faith-based marketing in this cookie-cutter plan. So again, 515-604-3104. These are about half-hour calls. So the key is here in about 5 minutes, you want to jump on the call and listen to it. And then you want to get somebody else with you to come back on the second call. Again, 2 live calls for a very limited time, Monday through Thursday, 6 and 7 Central, which is 7 and 8 Eastern. Okay, 515-604-3104. So thank you very much for attending. Again, get back to whoever invited you and get started when? Right now. When would now be a good time to start getting healthier, wealthier, or wiser?